This is Jason with Leader Comics and Collectibles coming at you with another toy review, this time for the Transformers Age of Extinction Leader Class Optimus Prime. I've been really excited about this figure. I'm hoping that it won't let me down as much as the Leader Class Grimlock did. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the packaging. Alright, the first thing we'll notice about the packaging, it's got the newer Transformers packaging with the white stripe going down the side. Got the Optimus center stage in the package. He looks really good. He's got his chrome. I was kind of concerned there's going to be too much chrome, especially after the first edition one and what that looked like. But this looks pretty good and pretty balanced. It comes with a shield, and you can see he's got a sword in his hand. We look at in the bottom corner, we see the Optimus Prime picture with his newer look. Looks really nice. Let me take a look at the back of the packaging, and it's got a really nice picture of what he looks like out of the package. Looks like he has a little bit more chrome in the picture, also down in his shins and stuff, but I'm kind of glad he doesn't look like that. Then we got the truck. Love this truck model, so I'm excited for the movie. I'm excited for this toy and see how it stacks up. Especially after Grimlock kind of let me down. So let's get this guy open. And here he is outside the box, but he's still in his clamshell. Gives you a better look at the figure before we pull him all the way out. Alright, let's get him untied. Alright, and here we have the Leader Class Optimus Prime out of the package, and first impressions, I really like him. I like the way he looks. I don't think there's too much chrome on him. I like his sword, I like his shield. I like the molding. The only thing I don't like, and I'm sure if any of you watch any reviews on this figure yet, is the backpack. It's really large. I mean, he looks great from the front, but from the back it's pretty ridiculous. I kind of wish, like the Leader Class from the first Transformers, it kind of folded up a little better. I wish they could have maybe done something in the engineering to make that a little better. But overall, I mean, out of the three Leader Class Primes I have, he's probably my second favorite. Behind the Revenge of the Fallen Optimus. I mean, that one is just still the best, and he's off in the corner. And I'll be doing a comparison with all my Leader Class Optimuses after this video. But I mean, he looks really good. Kind of see the chrome pipes, chrome chest. His detail is really nice. He's got light piping in his eyes. It's like a yellowish green color. There's really hard to see, but he's got movable shoulder pads. He's got a sheath for his sword in the back, which I'll show. Really nice. The articulation of his arms is kind of funny. It kind of where his arms, how they're sticking out, kind of like he's a muscle builder right now. You can either do that, or they kind of slide right against his body, and he kind of looks really sleek. So there's no in between clicking, which I don't like. But I mean, I like the engineering of the figure is really cool. I mean, like, feet look great. Shield detail is really nice. But like I said, he looks really good. We'll take a look at the back in a second. There's the detail of his face. And here we have the back, and this is something I definitely don't like. you can kind of just see it's absolutely huge. It spans his whole body. I mean, it's nice. He's got nice rubber tires here, but if you kind of look profile, I mean, it's pretty substantial. It's a very large backpack, and it kind of takes away from the figure. I mean, as far as playability, I'm sure kids will like them. If you have them on a shelf, I'm sure that you know, it hides the backpack, but I kind of wish it would just fold up a little better. He's got it on his back. You can see how bulky it is, but he's got a sheath for his sword. It looks like you can push the sword a little bit farther. It kind of gets some resistance right about where I have it. I don't know if you know, I really don't want to push any farther and force it, but I mean, it's kind of nice. He's got a little sheath for his sword, so we'll kind of spin him around. So it kind of looks pretty cool. It's like kind of like a samurai. And here we have truck mode, and the first thing I noticed when I transformed him is he's small. He seems very small. I mean, he's a lot lighter than the other trucks, and he's very, very small. He looks really, really cool. I mean, the chrome and stuff, I mean, he looks great. The sword hides underneath. He's got a shield on the back. I mean, he just looks really cool. I mean, the detail of the truck is fantastic. It's just compared to the other trucks, the other leader class, I mean, he's definitely the smaller of the other two. We'll kind of take a look. Great detail. The chrome looks great. Paint job's really cool. He's just a really nice figure, and you can see the sword hides up underneath. You can see all the stuff. You can see he's mostly hollow. He's very, very light. So a quick size comparison. This is the Leader Class Optimus minus the smokestacks that my daughter ripped off truck. I mean, and you can see it's a huge difference. I mean, it's a much bigger truck. You can kind of see it right there. It just dwarfs it. It's bigger, bulkier, and from what I understand, that this Western Star is supposed to be much larger than the original truck. But I mean, you can just tell, and even just looking at the size of the wheels, I mean, it's just a smaller figure in general, and that gives you a good comparison. But I mean, the detail is really, really nice. I like the blue of the one on the right, but I really like the chrome. It really makes it pop. And the first Transformers movie one probably weighs almost twice as much. It definitely feels twice as heavy. This truck looks really, really nice. The smokestacks are amazing. I mean, the chrome just is fantastic, and it's, you know, to have a truck in this this style. I mean, that's what I've been waiting for, and it doesn't disappoint. I mean, definitely the size is the only thing that kind of shocked me. But all right, let's transform him. All right, the first step they have you do is kind of just pop the top, flip it up, and you want to open these side panels. And there's actually two joints. You want to make sure you separate both of them. Get them up out of the way. So that it's kind of like that. And there's actually two. There's kind of two little joints there. You want to make sure you fold them out as much as you can. Otherwise, everything else gets in the way. Next step is to flip this up. You actually want to pop it, so make sure it connects in place. And then you take this upper section and you want to slide it down right there. You want to kind of fold his arms out like that. So we got his arms out, and then we kind of pull his arms out. So now we have his arms are out. So you separate these top two panels next, and you want to fold these out, and those will become his shoulder pads. Then I'm going to open him up just like that, and we're going to separate his legs just like that. You want to flip these up, and then these rotate around just like that. So the next step is to take his legs. They want you to rotate it around. You're going to do this for both. And kind of cool engineering is this part kind of comes out and flips out. And there's actually a pop-up piece that fills out the leg. It's right here. And I thought that was a really cool detail. And you can fold his foot out. So you want to do that for both. Fold down. And fold the foot out. Then you're going to take these wheels and rotate them so you can see the flame. Alright, so now that we got them standing, we're going to take these side panels, we're going to fold them in. And then these, kind of his hip. And then this cod piece will come down. So he looks just like that. You can put his arms down. And then when you push this piece down, his head will pop up. Just like that. And that's the transformation. And then lastly, we'll do a size comparison. So we got the Leader Class Optimus in the center. We got Leader Class Grimlock on the right. Evasion Mode Optimus, the Voyager class on the left. And then the Deluxe Slug in the center. And obviously, as far as scale, I mean, the Grimlock's not even close to what they're showing in the movie. Neither is the Slug. And you know, even the Evasion Optimus compared to Grimlock's not even close. So, but I mean, overall, this Leader Class Optimus is a phenomenal figure. He's obviously the best Leader Class in this line so far, and I really like him. He's a little bulky and boxy, but I mean, if you want an Optimus for the newer style and the way he looks, I mean, this is it. I mean, he doesn't compare, you know, or eclipse the Revenge of the Fallen Optimus, but as far as this body style, I mean, he is great, and especially for people that don't have an Optimus or want an Optimus' new body style, it's not going to disappoint. He looks really good. There's not too much chrome. It's not overpowering. It doesn't really rub around in the transformation, so it doesn't seem like it's gonna you're gonna scratch stuff during the transformation. I mean, he's just a really nice figure, and like I said, the best Leader Class so far. And I know it looks like in you know, in Japan they already have like a Leader Class, another Bumblebee. I'm not sure if it's a remake of the one I have in the back left or if it's the newer style. So I'm not sure if they're going to be doing any other figures. So I mean, as of right now, he is the best bang for your buck if you're looking for a Leader Class. My favorite figure in the line probably still is the Evasion Mode Optimus. I mean, I just like him. It's the older style Optimus. So I mean, if you're just looking for a good Optimus and a good bang for your buck, you're probably better off getting the Evasion Mode Optimus. You're going to save yourself quite a bit of money. But I mean, if you want the big boy and you want that newer style, I mean, he won't disappoint. Grimlock will probably disappoint you, but not this guy. So once again, this has been Jason with Violator Comics and Collectibles. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I'll see you guys next time.